Before this video starts, if you guys watch my content on a regular basis and you aren't already subscribed, then please consider hitting the sub button because that really will help out the channel a lot. Also, if you guys enjoy this video at any point while you're watching it, then please drop a like because that'll help as well. Also, spam up the comments with whatever you want to say. That also helps out a lot too. Just comment whatever you want, and if you want to, then comment it like 10 different times because that actually does help me out a whole lot. Hey guys, this is the Bedditor Editor. I'm coming at you guys with a best ways to get gold video. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because in a couple days, we'll be receiving the new DLC or update for this game. And you're obviously going to need gold, and you're going to need a good bit of it to actually get the new things that's going to be coming out. So I'm going to try to go over the best ways, in my opinion, on how to get gold. I'm not going to go over all the different ways, but in my opinion, the most lucrative ways. Now, all of these you can do solo, so I'm not going to talk about none of the PvP stuff. So for the first one, I'm going to go ahead and just make this one clear. Daily challenges. You guys do want to do daily challenges a lot. Daily challenges give you a lot of gold if you do them for a while, if you work up a streak or whatever. Whenever you start doing daily challenges, you only get 0.20 gold, but after about a week, then you start getting 0.30, and then you start getting 0.40 after 3 weeks, and then after 4 weeks, you'll be getting a whole half a gold bar every single challenge that you do. So every 2 challenges you do, you get an entire gold bar. And a lot of people don't do these, and if you do have time to play the game at least once a day for a little bit, then you just do one singular challenge, and then you'll be able to keep that streak. A lot of people think you have to do all 7 of the original challenges, but all you have to do is just do one, and then it'll actually work. And then you could just, if you don't have enough time to actually play it like that, then just do one challenge or just a couple challenges to keep the streak. And then for the second way, treasure maps. Now, a lot of you guys probably don't have treasure maps. Some of you probably have a whole stockpile full of them like I do, just because I never open these things. And you get one every 5 levels. You also sometimes will get one off of looting an enemy. It's very rare, and sometimes you get them in various different ways. But yeah, you might have a whole stockpile full of these. Also check your camp lockbox or the post office, and you might have a couple in there, because I have a good bit sitting in there, and I also have a ton of them sitting in my inventory. And you never want to have like a full stack of them, because if you have the most that you can have at one time, then every time that you hit that 5th level, you won't get another one. So I do recommend that you guys regularly do these. Don't be like me and just let them sit there and pile up, and you'll earn a ton of gold. For every one of these, you get probably on average a gold bar, and then $100. Sometimes you'll only get 0.60 of a gold bar, and sometimes you'll get a whole gold bar and a half. It's random of how much you get, and you get a ton of money as well from these as well. And for the third one is the awards. A lot of y'all probably don't know about this. I didn't know about it for a while until I made my first best ways to get gold video. If you press the pause button and then go to progress, there's a section in there called awards. And in here, there is a ton of different categories, and in those categories are different challenges just in the game, that rack up over time, killing 1,000 enemies, killing 1,000 enemies with a rifle, killing 1,000 enemies with a shotgun, going a certain distance on your horse, selling a certain amount of money worth of stuff at a doctor, or just whatever it may be. All of those are challenges that accumulate over time of you playing this, and you can repeat them, and if you reset the award, then what happens is you get 0.40 of a gold bar. And a lot of y'all that's watching this video might have a ton of these just sitting in here that you didn't even know you had, and you probably have a good few gold bars just sitting there waiting on you to actually get. So I do advise that you look through this if you haven't looked through it in a while, and then every 2 weeks or every week or something, just check this and see if you've actually gotten any. If you play this game a whole ton, then you probably have a whole lot of them that you have to reset right now. And then for the fourth one is just regular old stranger missions. You don't have to have any type of role to look at this. None of the things I have mentioned yet, you don't have to have any type of role to do. Now, I mean, for the daily challenges, if you have roles, then you get more daily challenges for each of the roles. And then if you level it up all the way, then you get even more daily challenges for those roles. But this one right here is stranger missions, and what I'm showing you guys is a chart. And what this chart shows you is the type of mission on the far left, how long that mission takes, like the timer, and then the time that you should turn it in order to get the max reward. Now, one of these is a little sketchy, the On the Hunt, that you don't turn it in at the 15-minute mark. I don't know why it says that. It's like the 5-minute mark that you need to turn that in order to reap the most benefits from it. And yes, some of these you have to wait to the last 30 seconds, and a lot of people think that for every one of them you have to wait to the last 30 seconds, but some of them you can turn them in at the 3-minute mark or the 2-minute mark, so you don't have to actually waste that amount of time. You can just turn it in at the 3-minute mark for some of them. And yeah, if you want to, you can take a screenshot of the little chart that I'm talking about, and then just, use it and just do this. If you don't have any rolls or if you don't have a lot of gold and you're trying to work it up or something, then you can do this right here. And for the 5th one is bounty hunting missions. You can do these if you actually do have the roll, and you'll get almost the same amount of gold as like stranger missions for certain stranger missions. If you do like bounty missions more than stranger missions, then you could just do this. But I do advise that if you guys don't already have the bounty hunter role, then just don't worry about getting it for right now. I would wait until the new one comes out and see if you want to get that one first. But if you already have the bounty hunting role, then you can use this, and legendary bounties do give you a pretty good amount of gold if you sit in them for a good minute. So once you start a legendary bounty, just sit there for a good like 20 minutes. Like, do the actual mission, get that person on the back of your horse, and right before you turn them in, just chill there for a good 10-15 minutes, however long you want to chill there, and then you want to turn it in, and then you'll get way more money and gold than you would if you just turned it in as soon as you got them and ran them over there. But yeah, that's about it for all the best ways in this video. There might have been a couple that I left out, but I wasn't going to talk about every way that you could get gold, just the ones that I do personally to attain gold, and I do have 520 gold in the game. So I feel like I know what I'm talking about to a certain extent whenever it comes to getting this stuff. The daily challenges, in my opinion, is the most important one that you need to worry about. Also, treasure maps, if you haven't like used those. Like, I keep forgetting about treasure maps personally, and I always end up with like 30 of them in my inventory that I just haven't used yet. And then also the awards is really important too. I didn't know about that for the longest amount of time. And I had so many, and whenever I, reset all of them, I got like 7 gold from it. So that one actually is very important. But yeah, guys, that's basically it for the video. If you guys like this video, then give it a like. If you dislike this video, then give it a dislike. If you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and hit the sub button, and you will see more. Other than all that stuff, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.